Lately, I've been showing off various features of the ADB website that I've been working on. But during development, I received some good feedback from you folks in the comment section. And you kept telling me that while the website is a nice convenience for some, it's not everyone who has access to a PC. So that made me start tinkering with the idea of releasing a native app. And I've been able to make a lot of progress with it lately. I even just pushed out an update that brings bootloader unlock commands to the app itself, which means you can use an Android device instead of a PC. I just released this update over the weekend, so let me show you how it works. We're going to need two Android devices here, and they'll need to be connected to each other with an OTG cable. We'll refer to the device on the left here as the host, and we'll call the phone on the right the target. Now on the target device, you are going to need to enable USB Debugging Mode. This is a toggle that is required in order for the host device to communicate with it. And you can find that toggle within the hidden developer options menu, which is done by tapping on the build number option within the About Phone section around 7 to 10 times. But please let me know if you're having any difficulty finding this secret developer options menu, or if you need help finding the USB debugging toggle, because I'll be in the comment section helping those who need it. Now in the developer options menu, you're also going to need to find the OEM unlock toggle. And this is something that is disabled by default, so you will have to enable it in order to unlock the bootloader. But if you are unable to find this toggle, you may need to do some research to find out if your OEM or your carrier actually allows you to unlock the bootloader, because this is very different from a SIM unlock, and that's something that I see folks confuse very often. The last thing that you're going to need is the host device to have the ADB application installed. Again, this is a free and open source app that I've been working on, so you'll be able to find the Google Play link and the GitHub project page in the video description below. So, as a recap, I have the host device on the left here, and it has the ADB application installed. I have my Pixel 7 Pro as my target device on the right, and it has the OEM unlock and USB debugging toggles enabled. Now we're going to connect the OTG cable to the target device first, then we're going to plug that USB cable into the host device. Now if things are set up properly, you'll see the prompt appear on that target device like this. For those who do not see this pop-up appear, pull down the notification panel and make sure that you have the USB modes set up like this. You may need to unplug the cable from one device or the other and then reconnect them for that USB debugging prompt to appear. But when it connects properly, you'll see this OTG USB host option become available. So we're going to go ahead and tap on that. And then we're going to dive into the Advanced tab, because there's a bootloader option in here that allows you to choose if you want to go through with the unlock process or the relock process. And I'm going to be unlocking the bootloader here today, so I'm going to tap on that. Now we can't actually unlock the bootloader while the target device is booted into Android. It needs to be in Fastboot mode, but there's no need to worry because the ADB app knows this and it will send that reboot command for you. With that done though, you're going to need to wait for a little bit because the host device should detect that your phone is in Fastboot now. But I have had some instances when the app needs you to reconnect the USB cable for it to register properly. So that's something that you'll need to be aware of. But next, it's going to ask you which type of command you want to send. because most modern devices will use this option. But there are some older phones with older versions of Android that will use the legacy option instead. And then there is Motorola devices, which will need a specific key to issue that bootloader unlock command. But we're using the modern method here today, since it's the Pixel 7 Pro that we're working on. As soon as that bootloader unlock command is sent to the target device, you'll see the screen switch over to the traditional bootloader unlock menu. And when you're at this screen, you'll need to use the volume buttons to switch which option is highlighted. And when you see the unlock option is visible, we press the power button to select it. Just remember that unlocking the bootloader will erase all of the data that we have on the target device. We confirm that the command was sent successfully, and your target device will be brought back to the Fastboot mode menu. From here, you want to make sure that the start option is highlighted. And again, we're going to be using the volume buttons to change this. That way, whenever you press the power button to select that option, it will reboot your phone back to the Android activation screen like you would expect. You can even see the menu down here at the bottom showing you that the device is unlocked. Now, this ADB app has been in the works for a couple of months because I'm not used to developing native applications for Android. My skill set personally comes from front-end and back-end web development over the last 20 plus years. But I'm learning bit by bit while Google Gemini helps me to vibe code it out. And I hope a tool like this will help those who do not have a PC. So please, give it a try and let me know how it works. Just don't confuse this app for some sort of hacking tool that will bypass any restrictions that your OEM or your carrier has implemented. It's only replacing the PC, so it's only sending officially supported commands through the traditional Android APIs.